A very good morning to you, children. In chapter 2, linear equations in one variable, we already started with the branch of mathematics, algebra. The branch of mathematics, algebra has great application in our real life. A continuation of that you can say as algebraic expressions and identities, chapter 9 in your textbook. And now, what is the meaning of an algebraic expression? When you have a combination of numbers as well as letters connected by addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, we call that combination as an expression. That means a few numbers, the numbers can be whole numbers, natural numbers, integers and rational numbers also. That means if you have an expression or a combination like 2x square yz, here you can see the number is 2, the letters are x, y, z, x has a power 2 minus 3 by 4 z square y. You can see 3 by 4 is a rational number, z square y. Now see, it is a combination of numbers and letters connected by subtraction, and 2 into x square into y into z is giving you 2x square yz. Thus, a combination of numbers and letters connected by the 4 fundamental operations in maths as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division will form an algebraic expression. Will form an algebraic expression. You can have as many letters in that expression. Now, the numbers you are using are called the constants because a number has a specific value, and the letters you are using are called variables. Why are they variables? Because they will change their value as per different problems. Thus, a combination of constants and variables connected by the 4 fundamental operations in maths is called an algebraic expression. Consider an example of 2xy plus 8. 2xy plus 8 is an expression. It is an algebraic expression because it contains number 2, the variables x and y. And here the term, what are the terms of this expression is, the first term is 2xy and the second term is plus 8. Because when you combine the terms, you are forming an algebraic expression. And how do you form the term 2xy is the product of 2 into x into y. That means the term 2xy is formed as the product of 2 into x into y. That means each of the numbers 2, x and y are called the factors. Like in arithmetic, 12 is a number. It is formed as 1 into 12 as the first combination, It can also be formed as 2 into 6, the second combination, the third combination of 3 into 4, and the fourth combination of 4 into 3 repeats, or since multiplication is commutative, 6 into 2 is the same as 2 into 6. 12 into 1 is also same as 1 into 12. And we used to call 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4 as factors of 12. And why are they called factors is the product of the factors is giving you the particular number. So a same comparison you can do here. 2xy is a term, and so 2xy is formed as the product of the factors 2x and y. So you can understand what is the meaning of a term and what is the meaning of factors from this algebraic expression. Similarly, a second example of 3x square y minus 4 by 3 x cubed z. So the first concept is, what are the terms? The terms are 3x square y and minus 4 by 3 x cubed z. The terms you should be writing with the sign. And what are the factors? The factors of 3x square y is 3x into x and into y. Whereas the factors of minus 4 by 3x square z is minus 4 by 3 into x into x into x into z. So, by these examples, you can understand what is the meaning of terms and factors of an algebraic expressions. Consider an expression 3 by 8 x cubed y. Here, the factors are 3 by 8, x into x into x into y. If I ask you the word, what is the coefficient of x cubed y? Here, the coefficient of x cubed y is 3 by 8. It is only a numerical coefficient. So, when we mention the coefficient of x cubed y, it is understood that it is a numerical value of 3 by 8. But if I ask you what is the coefficient of x cubed, immediately the answer will be 3 by 8 y. Is 3 by 8 y. Or what is the coefficient of y? That is the same as 3 by 8 x cubed. That means if only the number is the coefficient, we call it as a numerical coefficient, or the others are all called as the coefficient of the particular term. Whichever be the value they are asking, excluding that number, the remaining all the factors will form as the coefficient. Now, the same example of 3 by 8 x cubed y, or minus 4 x square z, or 5 x or 7y. How many terms are there in this expression? You can see that there is only one term in this expression. And so, do you know what is the name of this? You must be knowing it. If an expression contains only one term, it is called a monomial. That means an expression with one term is called a monomial. Can you give examples for two terms and the name? What is it? An expression with two terms is called a binomial. Bi represents two, and an expression with 3 terms is called a trinomial. So, an algebraic expression which has only one term is called a monomial, 2 terms a binomial, and 3 terms a trinomial. And if it has many terms, it's called a polynomial. Poly represents many. So, if an algebraic expression has many terms, it's called a polynomial, or even a monomial can be explained as a polynomial with 1 term, a polynomial with 2 terms, a polynomial with 3 terms, and so on. Instead of saying an algebraic expression, we used to say that the definition of a monomial as a polynomial with 1 term, or a binomial as a polynomial with 2 terms, and so on. The next topic is what are like terms and unlike terms. If I write a term as x square, the meaning is 1x square here. So suppose I have minus 5x square, 7x square, which shows that only the numerical coefficient is changing and the value of the variables and the power also is the same, which shows that minus 1x square, minus x square, 7x square, all are like terms. Whereas if you write 1x square, 1y square, 1z square, they are not like terms. The like terms are depending on the variables. That means if the power as well as the variables are the same, then only you can say they are like terms. Addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions can take place only when you add or subtract the like terms. Exercise 9.1, question number 1. Identify the terms, their coefficients for each of the following expressions. So the first one, the terms. What are the terms for the first one? The first one, 5x y z square. For that term, the coefficient is 5. Because in this question, they mentioned only coefficient. They are considering about the numerical value only. Then the second term is minus 3zy and the coefficient is minus 3. That is question number 1. Question number 2, it is 1, then x and x square. Here the term is 1. The coefficient is also 1. Here also 1. The coefficient is also 1. Here actually the power is x to the power of 0. Then 4x square y square. 4x square y square. The second term minus 4x square y square z square. Z square. And the third is plus z square. That means here 4, it is minus 4 and plus 1. I hope you understood how to write. You can carry on with the other questions. Number 2, classify as monomial, binomial and trinomial. So the monomial, binomial and trinomial. Monomial will have 1 term, 2 terms and 3 terms. We will do 1 or 2. X plus y. X plus y. That means it has 2 terms, so it is a binomial. Then simply 1000. It is a monomial because it can be written as x raised to 0 or y raised to 0 or any variable with the power of 0. Constant is also a monomial. X plus x square plus x cube plus x raised to 4. It has 4 terms, so it doesn't belong to this set. 7 plus y plus 5x, a trinomial. Y plus 5x, a trinomial. Then 2y minus 3y square is a binomial. Next is 2y minus 3y square plus 2y minus 3y square plus 4y cube. That is a trinomial. 5x minus 4y plus 3xy. 5x minus 4y plus 3xy is a trinomial, and so on. They have asked you identify which do not fit any of these three categories. You can write them as separate column. In a separate column, other polynomials. Which are the other polynomials here? Whichever having more than 1, 2 and 3 terms that you can mention separately. Let's go ahead with addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. For addition and subtraction, instead of the horizontal arrangement, better you arrange vertically. The first, AB minus BC. The second one is again BC minus CA. That means positive BC and CA is another term. And the third one is CA minus AB. Under AB you can put minus AB. That means with the sign. You should arrange it term wise. So when you arrange term, it should be with the sign. And positive CA. Positive CA. So when you add the expressions, 1 AB and minus AB is getting cancelled as 0. Minus 1 BC and plus BC, again it's becoming 0. And here also 0. That means the final answer is 0. That means all of them are getting cancelled. Similarly, you can just write it as 0. That means all the terms are getting cancelled. Next, the first one you arrange plus AB with the sign positive B, minus C is something different, plus BC, it is something different. That means it is 0 here. If you want to arrange, you can arrange like that. Positive C minus A and plus AC. Plus AC is something different, which shows that positive A and negative A gets cancelled as 0. Plus B and minus B also gets cancelled as 0. AB plus that 0, there is a positive AB remaining. There is a positive BC remaining. There is a positive AC remaining. So the answer is AB plus BC plus AC. Similarly, 2p square q square minus 3pq plus 4. Second one, positive 5. Then positive 7pq minus 3p square q square. Now 2 minus 3 is minus 1p square q square plus 3 minus 3 plus 7 is plus 4pq plus 4 plus 5 is 9. So that is the answer. So if you arrange vertically, that will be more easy for you. The next one, I think you can try on your own. L square plus m square plus n square plus l square, 2lm, 2mn and 2nl. You can do it on your own. Subtract the following algebraic expressions as mentioned. Subtract 3 from 9 is always 9 minus 3. The first question is 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. And now when you arrange the second one, arrange each term with the sign under the like term. Positive 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12. And subtraction is inverse of addition. What's the meaning of inverse of addition? Is change the sign of the second expression. Change the sign of all the terms and then you apply the rule of addition. And when there are negative integers, the rule of addition of integers will be done in case of subtraction. Subtraction means, that means you are going to subtract. Subtraction makes the expression into addition. All the terms will change the sign. For easy identification, you can highlight it. And now 12 minus 4a is 8a Minus 9 plus 7 is minus 2ab. Only the numerical you have to consider. Plus 5 minus 3 is plus 2b. Minus 3 minus 12 is minus 15. So this is the way of finding subtraction answer. Second one, 5xy. The from is very important term. Minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz. With the term positive 3xy plus 3xy plus 5yz minus 7zx from this number. That means subtraction has taken addition. Change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. So 5 minus 3 is 2xy. Minus 2 minus 5 is minus 5yz, 7yz. Minus 2 plus 7 is plus 5zx plus 10xyz. That will remain as such.